Hey, it's Calculating Genius, and today I'm bringing you a video about an old computer. It's an Asus Inspire, and it runs Windows XP, no product key for you, and it's in need of a deep clean. Guys, you aren't gonna believe this. I just got this shell off, and holy crap, that is a lot of freaking dust. Look, we got a floppy drive just, I don't know, it looks like an ITX motherboard or something, but I can't tell. I'm gonna have to take this thing further apart. And oh look, if the lens cap would ever open, the old owner left the hard drive in. This is gonna be fun to see what's on. Yes, we have a surprisingly small heatsink down there. Some really strangely shaped motherboard. This is definitely not a standard size. Okay, since I basically can't figure out how to take this thing apart without disassembling the entire thing, we're just gonna try running it with the dust inside of it. I'll just clean it out later, how about? We're gonna see if this works. I believe this is the power button. And it does something! Oh, it beeps! Oh my gosh, it works! Oh my gosh, it has a working copy of Windows XP too. Holy crap. I'm gonna have to get a keyboard or something. Just a sec. Okay, so that took about 2, maybe 3 minutes just to get to this screen. And now we're just waiting. Let's see, got a keyboard. Let's Control Alt Delete. Wait, is it recognizing my keyboard's plugged in, but it isn't recognized. Maybe the USB ports on the front are unplugged. Okay, so I tried the USB ports in the back, and I also connected a mouse. Oh, wait. The mouse is working. Finally. Oh, now my keyboard's working. Right when I start filming, everything starts working. Oh, shoot. There's a password. Well, this isn't good. Wait. What if it's one of the stereotypical people who, just puts their username as their password? Just a sec, I'm gonna have to go back to that neighbor, I think. Or whatever the garage sale was. Okay, so I'm back, and the owner didn't know the password because it was his grandma's PC, and presumably he wasn't hacking into that thing very often. But basically, I got a screenshot of the boot screen. I wasn't able to get into the BIOS because the keyboard doesn't get recognized until like 3 seconds after boot up, which is when that screen disappears. But we can tell that it has a Celeron 200 MHz processor, a surprisingly low 229 megabytes of RAM, and basically nothing else. So I got this thing to open a little bit. Unsurprisingly, sort of like a Dell Dimension, but I couldn't get it to open it all the way. It's gross, ew. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to live with this. Oh, so hooray for me, I finally managed to get the entire thing open. And it's just like a Dell Dimension. It opens basically like a car hood, but it opens like 180 degrees. And this fan cable's about to break, but whatever. So I can properly access the RAM slots and the CPU fan if I could only figure out how the heck to take this cooler off. This was the thing holding it back. This stupid PSU connector was just literally in there by a couple of tabs. And there's dust going absolutely everywhere. And that back fan is also going to need some specialized cleaning because it isn't even the right size. Look, they made it a bit too small. I don't even know what Asus was thinking with that. Just got the fan off and I'm breathing in all this dust. Yeah, it's a lot of dust. Big old dust bunnies. I'm gonna have to vacuum my entire floor after this. I would take this thing out, but I don't want to destroy whatever's left of the thermal paste underneath, so I don't think I'm gonna do that. But yeah, I'm gonna have to get like a toothbrush or something in there to try and clean that out. Okay, so I went to the bathroom, I cleaned out this fan, and it seems to have cleaned up pretty well. I also got most of the dust out of the heatsink. There's still a little bit, but way better than it was before. But yeah, most of the motherboard is now cleared of dust. I'm gonna have to get out these things and see what the heck they are. Okay, so I did a bit more cleaning, and I also got the hard drive loose, which we can pull out now. So I pulled it out, and I dusted it off, and says WD400, the Western Digital, meaning it's probably a wonder that it's lasted this long. And yep, right there, 40 gigabytes. Not that surprising. Okay, so the computer is basically pretty clean now. I'm gonna hit the power switch. Oh crap, nothing happened. Oh, the idiot person I am, I forgot to put the memory back in properly. And look at that, it booted right into the freaking BIOS. Okay, let's see. RAM is good. There's no password in the BIOS, which is good. System date is 2012. That might have been the last time this computer was used. CPU speed is 200 megahertz. The CPU like temperatures aren't terrible. I think I'll have to go and make a install disk just to install Windows XP again, because I don't know the password. But I could boot in safe mode, right, and try using the command prompt or something. I looked something up online saying you could use the command prompt to change something. But yeah. Okay. This thing has been absolutely being a crap. I tried booting the safe mode and it froze up. And it crashed. And then I tried booting into... There's actually 2 XP installs in this for some reason. There's Windows XP Professional and there's also Home Edition. And for some reason, booting into Home Edition didn't do anything, and now I'm trying to boot into the regular thing that it does. And I think I found the CPU in this thing. I looked up Intel Celeron 2.6 gigahertz, and like honestly, that's a pretty reasonable performance score for this really old CPU. Well, it works with Windows XP Professional, but it doesn't work with Windows XP Home. Maybe that install is corrupted or something, but I'm probably just gonna have to reinstall it, making a homemade install disk. Oh, quite a while later, I'm back, and I've done quite a few things. First of all, I burned a Windows XP disk, and I got rid of this crappy CD drive. I replaced it with a proper DVD-R drive because I burned it onto DVD because I didn't have any CDs. And I also reset the entire CMOS and undid my overclocking. Okay, sometime later, I got the Windows XP install to sort of work. Apparently I have to type the number, which was being cropped off because for some reason the Windows setup didn't adjust to my display properly. But anyways, I pressed 1 because I wanted to modify the first install, but I needed the administrator password, and the password that dude at the garage sale gave me didn't work. So we're back like 3 hours later, I believe, and we've got the computer up and running just fine. As you can see, you can press the start menu, we can go to the control panel, and it's actually surprisingly speedy, being like a really bad processor and stuff. But honestly, like when we start installing more stuff on this, of course that's not going to be the case. But yeah, so basically I overclocked the processor just a little bit to 2.6 gigahertz. I managed to get it up to 2.9, but for some reason it wouldn't boot, but it would still post. The screen is only at 800 by 600 because for some reason when I go higher than that, it says it's out of range and the image looks all garbled and whatever. So I did a little digging around, and there's surprisingly basically nothing useful on this computer. There was like one song from like 2001 or something up here, but I don't know, that might have just come default with Windows. But you might have noticed that I completely crapped out the Windows because it performs better that way. So as you can see, there's this thing called System H, and there's Search and there's Install D. All these are probably adware and whatever. And for some reason, there's half the 40 gigabyte hard drive is used, but like I really can't find much. Like there's some stuff in here, but there's really not all that much, honestly. Wait. I found this folder. Like, look at this. This has legitimate documents in it. This has some sort of title for a car, and if I could ever get this to work properly. There is some very questionable stuff in the pictures folder, which I would show it, but I have to censor it. Yeah, most of this is just cat photos though, and some very other worldly stuff in there. And yes, there's some stuff I'll have to censor in editing. Oh my god. What the heck? There's no joke porn on this computer. Like, most of this is just cute photos of puppies and stuff, but there's actually some porn on here. Like, what? Like what? Why? Why? I'm like, you guys have to come over to my house if you want to see this. Like, why? There's just stuff on here. Like, jeez. Also, there's nothing in the videos folder, so if you're hoping for some freaking, like, secret sex tape, then that's not happening. So you might have noticed that the video ended really abruptly, and the reason is because I sort of gave up on making this video a few months ago, and that was actually back when my style was way different. But I just decided to continue producing this video, but unfortunately the computer died shortly after filming, and I never got it back, and now it's sorta gone. So yeah, anyways, I managed to edit a video with the 2002 Celeron. It was terrible because the preview window wouldn't work half the time, and I don't think it could even play the 480p raw file correctly, which is hilarious. And I added it using Ubuntu 10.04. I'm not going to say the specific distro. I made a video on that. Now, doing some more digging around on that hard drive revealed some, well, honestly, pretty mediocre stuff. It was just really crappy games from the early 2000s that people expected you to pay $15 for, or even more. I remember one of them was called Cubes, but I can't remember any of the others that were there. But there was at least 5 or 6. If you want to watch the video I edited on the Celeron, then I'll have that linked in the description below, and anyways, this is where this video is going to end. If you enjoyed watching, make sure to like and subscribe, and yeah, see you in the next one.